Hey, my stars. I see I have already been ambushed before I even started. Do I have to honor that? Do I have to honor that? Hydration. And yes, Sapphira, I know what game you're picking. This is semi consultant coordinated. We'll do our Legos first, and then we'll do your choice. Um, Mostly just because also I find that my Legos aren't going to take that long today. So, but yeah, hello everyone, welcome. It's been an alright day. I'm a little bit late because I had a thing. Trying to make sure that my medication is not gonna go away. Well, for the record, it does have a 1 week cooldown also, so I don't have to worry about getting it changed back to 2K for at least a week. Well, for at most a week. So yes. Well, you see, that's why I left it at 5,000 because there was a 1 week cooldown. But then I was like, okay, everyone's clamoring over each other anyway. Might as well just. Yeah. What is? Something's shifting in the walls. The skeleton army is back. But yeah, let me boop, and then actually hello. There. Let's get our builds out of the way. We got this to start with. A nice simple Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor. Ooh, ah. Has she ever seen driving this? I'm sure this is in an episode somewhere. You know what? Yes, it was in a single episode. It was in a single episode. A season 5 episode specifically. Season 5, episode 17, Sabotage. Was she seen flying it or just next to it? Cause Huh. It was destroyed during the episode. Yeah. Damn. All right. But I don't even think she was seen flying it. All right. All right. Two. That's 3. And then 1. There's bag 1. We have stickers and the instructions. Yeah, this is not going to be a big build, but I do have a couple other small things to do after I've gotten through this one. But I'm going to start by building our girl, Ahsoka. Should have opened the instructions before. There we go. Alright, alright. Oh, minifigs first. What am I thinking? Ah, good. And now I own a child Ahsoka that is not the weird Clone Wars minifig style that they did back in the mid-aughts. Oh, if you haven't seen it, then well, good. Yeah. See, I've got a... There we go. There. We have our Ahsoka minifig. And you tell she's a kid because she has the short, stubby legs. Yeah. Alright. Put you to the side for now. And back to the building that I already started. Oh no. There we go. Huh. It's not quite there. Okay. Interesting. This is gonna be for this, I guess? Interesting. Sticker. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Just a little control panel. Come on. Maybe you can see a little better on this one. No. Never. It's never better on that one. Oh, I missed those. Won't be good. Just place it there and hold for a second, kind of deal. Okay. Oh, wrong way around. Does not stay up. Baggy 2. R7 A7. All right, this is R7 A7. I had to look on the box. I could. Yeah, I don't know this one. Yeah. This doesn't look like it should be an R7 model, but like they've always played a little loose with that sometimes. Yeah. They throw our numbers around sometimes just because they think it sounds better, and then sometimes they'll be like, well, technically an R7 should look like this. But whatever. Star Wars has a certain level of technology where things can be produced as a certain production model, but then they get repaired and modified with compatible parts, and then they become a Frankenstein ship of Theseus of our models, is my interpretation. I think there are in fact R9s, but I don't think it goes higher than that. And like, granted, the higher the R, the less there are, generally speaking. Like, not in a like they've produced less, just they use that number less, you know? Like out of universe thing, like just we as creative hacks sometimes do not want to be like too out there, and so we won't deviate too far from the R2, you know, because R2D2 is the model, the a paragon of Star Wars droids. So the further away from R2 you get, the I don't know, and there are a few acceptable alternatives for some, you know, in some people's minds, like R5, because, well, you know, R5, like from Tatooine. But for the most part, when it gets to the higher numbers, you only get them in niche appearances, you know? And if if someone wants to make a, like, truly unique, droid, they're just gonna make it something else, like L337, you know? Like, definitively not an R2, you know? Fun fact, though, L3 did start her life as an astromech. She's heavily modified herself over the years. Trans. I know, right? Oh, to be a droid who slipped her restraining bolt, modified herself heavily, and then ran off for freedom in the galaxy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, gonks canonically have uh very little mental processing power because all they need to know how to do is move from point A to point B. Uh, so yeah, you know, as a kink thing. Goes around. Bow, bow, wow, 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 wow. Oh, ooh, woohoo! Didn't make it to the floor. Haha. Take that, a fire. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Oh, those are solidly connected on now. And there you are, and then I need there. Oh, one more actually. I only need the one. Whoop. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay. Cool. I mean, Twitch does what it wants. You might be able to change that in a setting somewhere, or maybe that's something I can change in a setting somewhere. I'll look into it. All right. Sticker number 3. Ooh, wait. Too far that way. There we go. Very simple sticker. Just give it a little bit of that color, really. But the piece itself, though, the piece is pretty unique. Thank you, Afira. I wouldn't call myself a master builder, but I do pretty good. I think I might have to get like an official certification for master builder. Like, is that an official thing? Are you allowed to just call yourself that, or is there like a program you have to sign up for? Like, you know. I know they have competitions, but like, it's a master. There's competitions between master builders, but to be called one, do I need to get like an official certification or something? You know. True. Yes. Every Lego center. Well, discover. Now, got wings. This one goes like this. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure I didn't miss something. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, okay. I just don't like how... Okay, so I like but don't like how extra pieces sometimes. Because sometimes it's an odd piece. I'm like, I don't remember always getting an extra piece of this. And so I have to go back and check to make sure I didn't miss it. But like, I know that the really small stuff. Oh yeah, that's extra. Alright. Oh, wait. Which one specifically? 4 and 5. Yep. we go. And the other wing. Flap. Whatever you want to call them. Technically, I guess it's more of a flap than a wing, because the whole thing is the wing, and then these are like... Whatever. Just put it on. Wait. Probably a little bit further forward. Yeah. There we go. That's half. Already got our little astromech socket for R7. It's a little awkward. Under the wing, just kind of this little bit right here. I'm assuming we're not replicating that for the other one. But that does explain, you know, that's one of the things you always have to ask about. Oh, you know what? Shit, you actually can see it on the box. You actually can see the little... Yeah, I think I can get an angle on it there. Yeah. But that's one thing about the box. You always have to ask, why is it posed in that angle particularly? Why is it blurred slightly because it's, you know, to make it look like it's going fast, but also, what are they hiding with that blur? Always be looking for those things. Am I telling you that means like, oh, if they're hiding something, you can't get that set? No, like still get the set if you want it. I'm just saying, you know, sometimes they do in fact show things from its best angle, so, you know, expect that that'll be its best angle. Oh, there you go. Where are you? Blue. Fine. Arms and legs. Where are you, you blue lightsaber piece? Wait. There, no? There you are. Alright, and we have another Anakin. Yep, it's Anakin. Honestly, I actually don't have that many Anakins, but no, none of them like sand. I have to say, on a technicality, I guess I only have a couple Anakins, but I do have a handful of Darth Vaders. So if we're counting all versions of Anakin, then yeah, I got quite a few. But I'm pretty sure the split is like 70-30 for Vader Anakin. 60-40. 60-40. You know? Especially because I do have, I have a Revenge of the Sith, fight on Mustafar Vader also. Which, you know, it's an Anakin minifig, but with evil eyes, you know? if I were a more hardcore collector, I would look into it and see if this specific exact Anakin minifig is a re-release from something. Because, I mean, odds are this is a new minifig for me, like, specifically this version of him. Sure. Probably. I don't know. But, I mean, he's similar enough to all the other ones that I don't get bogged down in that, like, this one's got a slightly different print on for his pants or something, you know? I don't care. No, absolutely. When Hayden Christensen wanted to play Vader for that last scene of Revenge of the Sith, when Vader's in the suit, you know? Like, Hayden Christensen wanted to be the person in the suit for that. And so they had to get him lifts. Oh. I hope you have a good day, Evelyn. I hope you're, yeah. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Yeah. Yay. I missed something. Why? Well, I gotta put that in. Let's see. Yeah, I missed, somehow I just missed that step entirely. Where's my brick separator? There it is. Alright, add one of the brick separator moments. See, and this is why I'm not a master builder. Can't even follow instructions. I'm just gonna have to redo all of this. No, but like, it's not that I have to use it, it's that I fucked up a step like 10 steps ago. And I have to just redo everything now. Ooh. Which color's the really rare one? Because, I mean, like, I Because if you're talking about these ones, yeah. But like if there's an even rarer color, honestly, I don't keep up with that shit. Yeah, the teal ones. Yeah. Yeah. I have 4. Yes. Alright. Fun fact about the teal coloring, it's a coveted color because it was a somewhat rare color and then it was discontinued, and then when they brought it back as a special thing, they put some brick separators on through that color, yeah. Hi, Mari. For the record, it should have a Quinn's already put hers in. If you get with me and tell me what it is you want to recommend and win, we can make a deal. We can make a deal. But it has a 1-week cooldown, so so even if you wanted to right now, it's not available. That though does not have a 1-week cooldown. Oh, not that teal then. The other kind. I'll look into what you're talking about, because again, I do not follow this stuff for the most part. I do my own thing, you know? Which isn't to say I'm like a maverick or something, you know, like, oh wait, we didn't, you know, I just don't care enough, you know? True green. Okay, okay. Yeah, I know if there's a true green Bic separator, yeah, that is rare. I think I have seen those now that you mention it, but I don't have one. I might know someone who does, now that I think about it, though. Or might know someone who did, I guess, more specifically. Who knows anymore? There. We're back. Everything is as it should have been. And it always was. If I just, you know, edit. Alright. Oh, wait, let's just put that to the side, actually, apparently. Yeah. But yeah, Mari, we'll talk tomorrow about it, and let you know. You wait. Wrong way. Shit. I should just pulled the... Should just pulled the blue piece out and flipped it around. It's not lined up. What did I do wrong? Did something wrong again. Okay. Today's not a good day, apparently. Oh, that's right. And these are lined up. And these should be too, because otherwise it wouldn't... Yeah. So it needs to be like this. But it's not like that. Or, did I fuck up with this bit? Is this supposed to be... Yes, that's the part I fucked up. Okay. Okay. There. We're good. Oh, there it is. It's hiding next to R7. So we do have a bit of a lump there for this side to match the other side. Fair. There we go. Another sticker for the matching other side. Seven and 8 are paired. Little ducks. They're across from each other. There you go. Another flap. Oh. Last one. Oop, wrong way. Go and then voila, yep, and the guns, and yeah. Alright, let's just throw you back on the pile. Oh no. There we go. Can't get them to work. Alright, let's load the blasters. Where are they? There they are. Come on. There we go on that. And then on that. Alright. To the droid socket you go. Ahsoka piloting. Unlike ever before seen. Let's snapper lightsabers to handy dandy little holding spots. And we got an extra bolt that I'm just gonna put it aside. I'm not gonna try to figure out where to stash one on this build. All right, and then there we go. I like this. This is a nice little build. It's got a decent amount of heft right here, as that feels nice to hold, and it doesn't feel oddly balanced. You know, like it doesn't feel like it's falling forward or something. You know, it feels like it's balanced into your hand. You know, nice and holdable. Granted, that's with my fingers. Maybe a kid-sized fingers. Who knows? I mean, they could probably still hold it, just maybe, 2 fingers at a time. I don't know. We'll see. All right. I have 2 small little builds in addition. So let's just rush through them. Well, not so much rush, but Alright, let's see. Build 2. I'm gonna do a little Millennium Falcon. There we go. Alright, start off simple with making a circle. Yeah, this is a cute little Millennium Falcon. Actually, I have the cutest Millennium Falcon. So... yeah. Well, I need to go and get it, but actually I should have one right here in my shoebox under my bed. Oof, that was a lot of dust. Damn. Alright. Please don't be buried too far. There you are. Ah, shit, you're missing a piece. Well, there's number 2 and number 3, so... Alright, so... I have a small box of my favorite Star Wars convention collectibles and memorabilia. So some of them aren't really like full and collectibles, just little bits like the wristbands from the from some of the conventions. And so Star Wars Anaheim 2015, and then the next year in was the next convention, was that back in Orlando or in Chicago? Was that the next one in Chicago? Point is that they did in Anaheim at the Lego booth these little Millennium Falcons, and it came with a special base. And then the next year, the next celebration, they did the same thing, but without the. They just gave you a plain white piece instead of the one with the special print base. But yeah. Huh. Interesting. There seems to be some gunk there. Weird. How'd that get there? Huh. But yeah. Nice, cute little Millennium Falcon. Let's put you up here for a bit. Literally outside of the current frame. It's actually back there. Outside from the angle. Down here. Yeah. Still kind of because of the angle and everything, but yeah, it's better. It's better that way. Alright. There we go. One cute little Millennium Falcon. Ooh, how did I accomplish that? All right. Over there. And we have one more special bonus build. So I stack these like that because they're small. I'm like, okay, we're doing the small stuff. Get them out of the way. I got this cute little pinball set. Nice. This is gonna take like a couple seconds. But it's gonna be so great. Alright. Oh, these pieces came connected. Okay, interesting. They're giving me 3 things to do in step 2. 3 separate things in step 2. No, wait. A, B, C. Okay, no. They're just... I get it now. Okay. Interesting. Now, I would like to point out that whoever made this, all they did was provide the instructions and make the stickers. So they did make these stickers. But this is, in fact, actual, like, legit Lego. Come on, focus. Yeah, come on. So, like, that's kind of cool, because one of the things about off-brand sets is that sometimes the bricks themselves have such weird tolerance, you know? And I really hope whatever company did this isn't going to get sued now that I'm putting this online. I saw you could buy them online, okay? So, you know... but I need sticker... Which sticker, though? I don't know which sticker that is. They're not being very good at this. Legitly, I think it's this sticker. Which direction, though? Okay, let me reverse engineer this a little bit. All right. So we have this, and it's gonna go like that, and then that goes up, so this will be the backboard. So this sticker, and it will go... Oh. Okay. It will go this way. All right. One thing, though, putting a sticker across multiple pieces, how dare they? This is a little bit less straight than the other ones, but, well, little pinball board. Come on, focus. I hold real still. Come on. You know you want to focus on this. You know you do. right. Let's try this slow approach again. There we go. Alright. There's the pinball field. Let's put there. That's the back legs. Front sticker, okay. Nice little, little coin slot. That's nice. And then the backboard and the side panelings. All right. Come on, focus. Ah, well. My left or your left? Yeah. Yes. I was like, what's the difference? The red dots, that's the buttons. That's the side buttons. Oh no. A little bit of the sticker material came off of this one. Got caught with the other bits of sticker material. This is not going to get a smooth placement, I think. Maybe it will. Aha! Got it smoothed out a little bit. And then we got, other side is pretty much the same. Got the scoreboard and see a little pinball in there. I want to get like a little itty bitty metal ball and put it in there, and I can just jingle it around. And now I can play pinball. Got the little mini pig. Pinball. Doot doot. Ding ding. Now, will I get a high score? Probably not. Then again, this high score is pretty low. Pretty low, all things considered. It's a joke, though. I only just now registered what the high score. Oof, I put it a little bit too soon. High score is on the board. Let's see. High score is 1,977. 1977. The original release year for the movie. Yeah. Jeez. This place just attracts dust. Alright, well, that's it for the Legos today. So, I do have a choose my game on the table that has been played, but technically you haven't made the official statement of what game it is. I know what it is, but I suppose you could pull the rug out from underneath me and change it now that I've, now that you've claimed it. So, Fira, what game am I playing? Oh, okay. Oh, 4? I'm playing 4? I thought you wanted me to play 1. I don't have 4. I mean, do you want me to get 4? If you want me to get 4, I will get 4 for you. But I haven't played the first 3, Like, except for that little bit with you. I was psyched to just, start from the beginning. Yeah, I can try to just do a political assassination. All right, let's change all this up. Blah, blah. Oh, almost forgot to bring my keyboard back. There we go. All right. Oh, let me move some stuff around for game view instead of chat view. And gaming. Game. Oh, and headphones. Almost forgot my headphones. Come on. Okay. Jeez. 1 second. Settings. Display windowed. Can I get a slightly smaller window? Thank you, game. And will you register that now? There we go. All right. Monster Prom, and I do have the DLC for the first one, but I've never played this before. So let's just get into it. Voice interjections, yay or nay? Yeah, voice effects, cool. That means I have to speak less. Yay! Single player, first term, classic, full game. I have, as per the terms of my channel point redemption, I'm obligated to play for at least an hour. I can go over, Of course, that's up to me though. But this means that we might just be doing the one run through. We'll see. I'll probably do a second one. Ah, spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Hey, yeah, her. There we go.
Let's do this.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howe, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam de Lioncourt, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly Geist, 22 question mark? A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. Alright, I mean, she's cute, but I'm thinking we're aiming somewhere on this side of the table. It was clear I had to be one of them, but who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. Yep, that's how you do that. You know, you have the moment that the only thing left on your mind is prom, till prom. That was 6 weeks. That's your window to initiate romance with someone and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Fair. Young and unafraid. Teen Wolf, hot or not? Take this quiz to find out. Crazy exes, how to deal when they just won't go. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're not using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose what kind of deviant sicko you are. I'm playing a monster dating sim. I think you can guess what kind of deviant sicko I am. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Okay, well, let's start. Alright, what kind of questions are these? And because they're gonna have some weird stat. Okay, which is the coolest mythological creature? A sphinx who's super turned up and ready to party, and she raps all her riddles. She still kills you if you don't answer them correctly, but she raps the riddles. The invisible hand of the free market. Boo! This weird creature I drew when I was 6 and which is clearly super derivative from other mythological creatures, but it's super cool and it's my OC and my spirit animal, okay? Damn. Well, I mean, obviously not the invisible hand of the market. Like, boo. Ready to party, or this weird creature I drew when I was 6. Oof. That's some good contender right there. I'd go with the Sphinx, because, I mean, I like riddles, and, yeah, and she's gonna... Cool, okay, so, yeah. You wish you were raised by a mysterious old man who saved me from the streets in order to raise me as his disciple in the ancient ways of rad DJing. A really progressive marriage between a kick-ass venomous snake and actual fire. I love fire, and I see no issue with being raised by it. Okay, you got me there. This is a good one right there. A pack of wild wolves, who also happen to be tech moguls, who own some of the most profitable companies of Silicon Valley. They'd be kick-ass role models and wild wolves. Sick. I mean, honestly, that has some potential for interestingness, but Wolves and tech moogles? I'm sorry, but I don't want to die while I'm a child. And that's what that sounds like. Bad parents plus bad parents equal dead child. So you know, really progressive marriage between a kick-ass venomous snake and actual fire. Don't question how I think that actual fire is a better parent than wolves. Find a genie in a bottle. You can ask for whatever you want. What do you ask for? Infinite confetti. Him to not be so cliche. A genie and wishes so mainstream. His friendship. Before asking for anything, you try to negotiate up to 3 standard wishes. I don't ask for anything. I drink the genie from the bottle. I can grant my own wishes. A rainbow that you can eat. Ooh, his friendship or just to drink him? Damn. I mean, okay, so we are in a reality with monsters. So finding a bottle and then a genie just coming out, that's just me checking up on my friend or my neighbor, right? So I mean, I guess I'd only drink the genie if she were into that, I guess. So yeah, friendship. We're going with friendship. Ah, shit. I don't want him.
Let's do this.
Am I locked into him now? Oh well. Let's see. What location is what stats? Yeah, I guess we'll just start from the top. Auditorium. Oh, nice outfit, girl. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Damn. That good? Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. Yeah. 2 creativity. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. You notice Scott and Damien waving their phones in each other's faces and decide to take a look. As you get closer, you realize they're discussing Pokemon's Go, the mobile game based on the hit television show Pocket Humans. Fair. Fair. This was very topical when this game came out also, I'm pretty sure.
Awesome, bro.
Whoa, you've got a Walter Jacobs? Those are so rare.
Fucking metal.
You bet your ass I do, and check it out. His fiscal responsibility stat is 11. He's a fucking beast at doing his taxes. I'm not a fucking beast at doing my taxes, so I respect that. Also, nice outfits. I heard he's lactose intolerant, though. Haha, yeah, I feed him nothing but cheese pizza to fuck with him. He hates it. That's not very nice. I said that. I didn't read that. I said that. That was me. That was all me. Fuck you. You've got Leslie Dunbar, the queen of insurance liability management. Yeah, I had to trade 2 Mindy Babcocks and a Jared Fogel to get her, but it was so worth it. I don't, you know... Alright, yeah. That's nothing. You've got a Pokemon so rare it'll send them back into shock. You whip out your phone and show them your... Ooh. When's the lit chips? Fiscal responsibility 14, armor class 20. Fiscal responsibility 14, armor class 20. Loving owner of a speedboat and several dogs. Or Scabs Rent-A-Car, sex murderer. We're going with the... I have to meet them where they're at with the... That's... Winslow Jibs. Winslow Jibs. He has a Winslow Jib? What do you mean, chief? What's so great about... He looks like a tool. I don't know, I just feel like he really gets me, you know? Bro, I'll trade you all my lawyer-type Pokemons for that Winslow. Ah, lawyer Pokemons. Wink. Or we could make some other kind of arrangement. Wink. Did you just say wink? Damien's trying to look unimpressed, but you can tell he's never seen such a fine Pokemon before either. And Scott looks clearly impressed. Score! +2 fun, +2 charm. Cool. Oh, this is gonna take a bit.
Let's do this.
Okay. Oh, hello, girl. Who are you? Also, you were not in the... Like, I know who y'all are because I know some info about future stuff, but, like, are you available? Are y'all available? want to try for the cat girl, not the... I probably need to be richer for the cat girl, I know that much. What are my stats? Let's see. Smart, bold, creative, fun. I actually don't really know who you are. Because I have only vague info about this game, and mostly through MonsterCon because of Afira. So let's go for the ghost. Let's go for the ghost. Let's try for the find Vera and Polly at their table, deep in conversation. Alright, business idea. People pay a monthly subscription to prevent me from drugging their food. Okay. That sounds illegal, but okay. Business idea. People pay me a monthly subscription to put drugs in their food. You know, you keep talking. Business idea. Price out the cafeteria's current food supplier by selling plastic food. Oof. No, girl. Business idea. Nipples. Is that just an OnlyFans? Or... Am I allowed to say that on Twitch? Or YouTube. Oof, I'm gonna list YouTube. Just nipples? Yeah, okay. Wait, business idea. Use clever marketing and food science to create the perfect new diet craze and sell it for an insane profit. No. That's actually a really good idea. Better than nipples? Yes. We just need to figure out what our new diet product will be. Meth, it's what's for lunch. Tapeworms, they're gluten-free, dairy-free, 100% organic, and you can get them for free from sick cows. Ow. Let's just go with the meth. This game is so much worse than I was expecting it to be. Like, they've toned this down over the years. Oh yeah, you know, I was just complaining the other day that I made way more meth than I can ever do myself. The profit margin would be incredible. The problem is the name. Meth has a really terrible reputation. You need to rebrand. You mean come up with a new name, like Skinny Fun Powder or Probably Not Meth? Yeah, let's go with Probably Not Meth. Yes, except not either of those. Oh, I know. I've got the perfect name. Don't say nipples. Kill me. But it turns out nipples is the perfect name for a drug you want to sell to high school students. Probably makes a killing, and drug dealing turns to be a very romantic bonding experience for the two of you. Cool.
Let's do this.
I have to see what happens if I go to the library.
Hey, stranger.
Pull to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures, even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So, take a look. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm selling course. It's like some kind of fashion accessory. It is not as if I'm trying to dispose of it. Okay. What's this? A blanket with 2 holes. Literally just a blanket with 2 eye holes. In it, you'd have to be an idiot to mistake this for a ghost costume, but most of our classmates are idiots. Alright, so a gift that keeps on giving. See, I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs given. Yeah. A sexy fake Latin accent. Why, the hottest thing is being yourself, honey. The Latin accent is a close second, to be honest. A fake badass tattoo. It has flames and a skull and even a knife. With this, you can murder your enemies, go to prison, make everyone your bitch, and then murder them too. And go to some kind of super prison? Street cred, plus 9,000. A Russian novel with an insightful approach to universal matters such as love and death. Are you sure about this? You can only use online encyclopedia TM to get the general idea and still be able to act as if you read it. A motivational poster. Crafting your art requires years of hard work, education from great mentors, and tons of raw talent. But damn, that sounds exhausting. So let's settle for a motivational poster for now, okay? Oh, well, I'm too poor for a PR agent. Damn. I need a PR agent. That would be good. Well, let me read it. High school social life is so hard nowadays that hiring a PR agent is totally a thing. Sure. Some impractical yet kind of funny glasses. Remember when these used to be cool? Now they aren't, but they're so ridiculous that they're still fun in their own twisted way. Alright. The sheet or the corpse? Let's just go. Let's go in for the event. You know, who needs to walk when you can run? I kind of just want to let. Buy. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna buy the corpse. Or play with 2 holes. Corpse. 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 Corpse.
Catch you later.
Yeah, who'd want to save money for the college fund when you can spend it on weird stuff like most likely useless? That's most likely useless. That's the spirit, champ.
Let's do this.
Okay, so I need money. How do I get money? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so. Oh! Shit. Library is money. Cool, 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 cool. And I have a corpse. I want to get some money. Yeah. Oh, there's a poker game in the library. Not what I was expecting. But, you know what? Whatever gets people reading. That day you spent some time on the library's PCs, playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? The time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain +2 money. And here comes Liam, ranting to anyone who will listen about the failings of living flesh. I have such pity for creatures that have to consume things other than blood. Grocery shopping, cooking, chewing, it's a nightmare. I understand you so much. No wonder there are so many fad diets. People don't want to have to choose what they eat. Like, have you heard of the Matryoshka diet? No, but tell me. You eat a tapeworm and then you... Why does this game want me to eat tapeworms? You eat tapeworm and then you eat a bigger tapeworm, swallow that tapeworm, and so on until all of your organs are replaced by tapeworms. No, that doesn't... No. It's usually fatal, but the corpses do look fabulous. Oh, hey, do I have a corpse for you then? Oh man, that brings back memories. The Matryoshka diet is how I died. Okay, girl. Okay. I miss fad diets. I used to get up to the stupidest shenanigans just to get my hands on the latest food replacements.
Hey, bros.
Well, are you guys talking about fad diets? Sign me up. I'll do anything that'll get me more ripped. Anything. Emotep Cleanse. It's where you only eat things that came from a mummy. Mummies are rare, so you get super skinny. Plus, you get to rob tombs. I've heard of the paleo diet. Now try the Jurassic diet. You can eat anything that isn't a dinosaur. Killing a T-Rex alone will get you super buff. Dinosaurs or mummies? Well, you see, part of me, as with my archaeologist background, kind of really wants to lick the mummy, but at the same time, I know I know that that's not a great option, especially considering, remember, I'm sure that a mummy is literally your classmate, so let's go with the T-Rex. Aww. What do you mean? Okay, so... Okay. Oh yeah, I remember the older games. I heard about this. The older games have I have to explain this as one. Do you want to choose the one that you have the higher stat for? All right. Hey Scott, didn't you say you had a time machine? Typo. That diet would be perfect for you. I do, but Coach gave it to me on the condition that I only used to go back in time and win all the games we lost. Okay, you know what? Fair.
Oh, bro.
I'm not gonna jeopardize my deep relationship with Coach just to get hecka swole in history times. Plus, last time I used it, I ended up in a time that looked exactly like the present, and I never figured out how to go back. What do you mean? Turns out the time machine is just a cardboard box Coach painted "Believe in yourself." Believe in yourself on. Everyone knows time travel isn't real, or is it? In this case, you lose 2 charm and 1 boldness. Oh no, that's so rough.
Let's do this.
Oh shit. Oh shit. I need to talk to you. You're enjoying your meal in peace when you hear the unmistakable sound of 3 throats clearing. Ahem. Hey girls. Yes, hello. As you know, it is customary for a benevolent witch coven to have as an ally a malevolent creature of some sort. And since Liam has apparently decided he's too cool for us now, because of your incredible resume and good looks, we've decided... Cool. We've decided to accept you on a trial basis as our supernatural companion for one adventure. Cool. Adventure not to exceed 3 episodes or eclipse the main plot arc. Sure. As a consideration for your willing participation, we'll even allow you your choice of adventures. Cool. 3 episodes. You can knock out one of these adventures by the end of lunch, and it actually sounds fun. Coven gives you 2 options. Cool. Stop the crime ghost who's been taking over children's bodies and using them to rob banks. You have a never-before-seen plan. Or, take on the greatest villain of all, income inequality. Well, I mean, that is the greatest villain of all. Let's go with the greatest villain of all, income inequality. Turns out income inequality is the name of a giant goblin made of money that's been terrorizing the city. Oh no! Okay, well, you know, you attack it in the only way you know how. Stealing. Fair. It's working! All that money you stole was load-bearing. The goblin is going to collapse. Yep, that was totally your plan. You definitely weren't just stealing the money because you wanted money. I do want the money. Excellent. The day is saved, once again, thanks to the Coven and our faithful sidekick, Nyx. Turns out the best way to defeat income inequality is by robbing from the rich and giving to yourself. You gain +4 money. Sweet.
Let's do this.
Alright, so I should get some charm? You know, actually, let's push fun over the top. Let's just get fun over 10 just to get that out of the way. So that would be the outdoors, I think. Outdoors looks like that's the fun icon. Yeah. It's is that the like? It's a tree. It's trajectory up. Is that like people there? Oh. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Nice. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. Sweet. While doing all that, you've been carrying your newly acquired corpse as if it was a totally normal thing to do. But some people seem to think otherwise. Oh, it's the 4 most hateful people in school. What do you mean most hateful? Polly ain't oh. Why are you carrying a corpse, idiot? What a shameful display of distaste. Yeah, what a noob. Carrying around corpses is for noobs. Oh, a corpse! I love corpses! Also, I'm super drunk. Girl. Okay, the 3 most hateful people in school and Polly. Thank you. I knew Polly was added in here on mistake. As a school social elite, we disapprove of this. I'm the head of the hierarchy, and I can't condone such stupidity under our domain. I'm the taste of the hierarchy, and I don't appreciate such puerile use of a corpse. Also, lesser known fact about corpses, they smell. Fair. They do smell. I'm the fist of the hierarchy, and I want to punch you because punching people is what I do.
Hi.
I'm Polly. Also, I'm like super drunk. So whatever Vera says. Oh, girl, can I convince you to hang with me instead of Vera? I think we could, you know. Yikes, despite your disregard for stupid social conventions and school hierarchies, you feel the urge to please them. Maybe because that's what this game is about? Fair. When you bought this corpse, Valerie totally told you it was a fashion accessory and that she was absolutely not just trying to dispose of a body. But now you're starting to feel she might have fooled you. No time to lose. How can you convince them the corpse is actually a very hot fashion accessory? Trivia fact about fashion accessories, most of them were worn on your head. Quick, put the corpse on your head. Well, that feels like a smart thing. Shallow social creatures respond only to status. Rip the brand logo off the most high-end accessory owned and put it on the corpse? That bold or creative? Honestly, I'm gonna do the fashion brand one. Oh, I'm not so wealthy, duh. Brand name corpse. Fuck, you're right. Money is a stat in this game. I forgot. Quickly rip the logo off another piece of clothing you had with you and put it on the corpse. Wait, look, the corpse is actually a Burger Queen? Damn, you're so poor. Your best piece of clothing is actually the paper bag from a fast food chain you sometimes use as a hat. Oh, jeez, no. So you are going to eat this corpse? Disgusting. Fast food companies, am I right? They're always finding new lows. Give me that. Damien tapes your corpse and bites his arm. He chews for a while. Phew, you're clearly right. It is disgusting. No seasoning and super dry. Oof. I bet it's not even gluten-free. So immoral. Gluten-free corpse? I think that's most corpses? I was suspecting Nix was into fast food and necrophagia. You have poor eating habits written all over your face. Still drunk! And so they leave alone with your corpse. This is worst day ever, and Damien was right. The corpse is kind of underseas and dry. He loses 2 fun and one charm. Well, I suck at this game.
Let's do this.
All right, I need charm. I just need charm. Which one's charm? That's the gym. Okay, cool. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Cool, cool, cool. Later, you hear an unmistakable growling that can only mean one thing. Intergalactic lions have broken through space to devour one of your smaller, weaker students. Yeah, it is kind of very unforgiving, but also... Intergalactic space lions? Wait, no, sorry. They're just intergalactic lions, not space lions. That's a different thing, probably. No, wait, it's just the wolf pack. I guess it could have meant 2 things. Wolf pack? Okay. Ah. Yeah, okay. For the last time, is this a bromance or a bro treason, broski? You're my teammates and my family. I'm not trying to be a bad Scot, but this is the 3rd month in a row you've missed our full moon bro down. Is it gay, fellas, to have a full moon bro down? We got together and practiced a wolf pyramid and then helped each other inject sheep steroids. I don't know, it doesn't sound less gay. We played Flip Cup with lamb's blood spiked with natty ice. That all sounds really nice, but I already had plans and didn't want to let people down. His blank stare constantly, his blank stare is just... What's up with that? Bro, you're a wolf. Are you with the wolf pack or are you with those other monsters? Oh damn, you're one of those other monsters. You better do something. Streaming long distance fetch or... Guys, on the inside, aren't we all wolves? Nah, let's do long distance fetch. Yay! Bro, really? You think a little game of fetch is really gonna work on us? Because it will! We love fetch! Scott, not now, bro. Play it cool. Play it cool! You hold up the headless kitten squeaky toy you always keep on hand, just in case. Then, using everything you learned in Portal, the class, not the game, you open an interdimensional rift. Cool. It's so squeaky. Oh man, broski, the squeakiest. Such a squeaky little kitten, bro. You hurl the toy into the portal and the entire wolf pack dives in after it without a second thought.
Oh, bro.
Aw man, the portal closed. I wanted to catch the squeaky toy. Nah, bro. I opened it somewhere that you don't want to go. Hope they'll be home in time for sports practice. They won't. Oh, well, they will be. They will be. These rifts in space-time last about as long as Scott's attention span. Fair. Okay. Huh, but they'll be distracted enough to leave Scott alone with you. Time for some quality bonding. You gain 2 charms and 1 smart. Cool.
Let's do this.
I want to talk to Polly again. Find Polly and Liam not eating as usual, because they're undead. The food in this cafeteria really is atrocious. It's hardly even worthy of my moment, Graham. Are you Instagramming your food that you're not eating? Haha, what? I don't even eat the food. See, this is exactly what I mean. We can do so much better than these subpar culinary abortions. Oof. Oh, I see what you mean. I mean the 2 of us should have a cake cook-off. What? No. Did you say something? I'm not listening because I'm so psyched about this cook-off. At no point did I agree to... Got a huge advantage though because I've cooked so many drugs. Girl. Oh, you think you've got the advantage, huh? I've been alive for centuries of culinary history. It's on. The 2 of them dash into the kitchen, ignore all rules of law, school, and common decency as they commence cooking. The 2 celebrated chef judges appear to critique the challengers. I think they're both equally horrible, says the cruel British judge. Oh, I didn't do a British accent. says the overly nice. Oh, I think they're both equally marvelous, says the overly nice British judge. I can't do a British accent. Both judges turn to you. What do you think, tiebreaker judge, whose meal truly is the cat's pajamas? Liam's because I think that glass jar of fresh human blood really goes with the parsley he sprinkled on top. Polly's because she literally just made a pair of pajamas for a cat? That's not food, but I'm more into Polly than Liam, so, you know, you get my vote. What? Unbelievable. That's not even food. Doesn't matter. Favoritism. What isn't even food? The pile of yarn you're knitting in that frying pan. That's clearly a set of pajamas for a cat. Oh, if she's knitting it in a frying pan, that's just absolute skill right there. Oh, is it supposed to be food? Sorry, I forgot what we were doing. Yes, it was supposed to be food, and yours obviously isn't. Oh yeah. Then how come it won the food contest, huh? Well, because. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll catch y'all later. Gotta go find a cat to put these pajamas on. Girl. Later you run into Polly again, and she lets you pet her kitty. If you know what we mean. It means you get to pet the cat she put the pajamas on. What did you think it meant? Wink.
Let's do this.
Okay, charm, boldness. No, let's go with boldness. So that's the bathrooms, which currently has a store set up in it, I think. So let's actually go for smarts. Smarts or creativity? Let's see. So smarts is there, creativity's there, right? I've already been in the library once. Well, yeah. Been there once, been there once. Yeah, let's do the classroom. I want to see the classroom. That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. I will never come here again. You gain +2 smarts. Nearby, you can see Scott and the wolf pack talking. Scott, we have the greatest power drink to date. Check this out, bro. Oh, I love power drinks. But wait, this new cutting-edge sports supplement is like no other before. There's no need to mix it with a beverage. You can consume it using only your nose. It's called cocaine? Cocaine, yeah. Whoa, that totally doesn't sound like your regular power drink. Which definitely means that it's cutting edge, just like you said. Yeah, it's like 50% energy, 50% protein powder, and 100% raw power. God damn it with these crazy pranks. God damn it with these crazy pranks, but before you can do anything, Scott has snorted all the coke. And he's gone full wolf mode, and now he's basically unleashed and is destroying everything he sees. Cool. You need to do something to calm him down. But what? Lavers and cocaine? Okay, well, you know. Ooh. I don't think that's how that works. Give him a flashy fidget spinner. Yeah, let's do the lavender. Not so creative. Damn it! Lucky, you always carry some lavender-scented cocaine with you for these very specific situations. No one can say you're unprepared. Since Wolf Scott seems to be everything but responsive, you just throw a cloud of the coke at his head and hope for the best. He sniffs it and gets even crazier. I mean, what did you expect? It was more cocaine in the end. Yeah. It is as Shakespeare once wistfully said, what's in a scent? That which we call cocaine by all other scents would still be a cocaine-ish? Ooh. Minus 2 smarts, minus 1 fun. Oh. My goal is to end the game with at least 1 stat over 10.
Let's do this.
Alright, now let's head to the bathroom for boldness. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority. Yeah. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. Well, I mean, I'm made of fire, so, you know. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You get +0 shits, but you gain +2 bolds. Yeah. 777. Alright, can I lose 1 in each of those and just make it 666? Or you know, I can lose 1 in boldness and creativity and just make that 666, you know? Scott trolls by, happily munching on something. Liam gapes at him appalled. What on earth are you eating, Scott? This delicious new flavor of Fangel's potato chips. Maximum Ultimate Double Barbecue Massacre. Ugh. Really? Because it looks like a raw severed goat head inside a cardboard tube. Yeah, young Liam. Ugh. Oh yeah, I guess it does. Could have sworn it was potato chips. Still tasty though. Tasty, tasty. Does wonton environmental destruction sound tasty to you? I don't know, is that a kind of jerky? No, Scott, don't you realize that in order to harvest these goat heads, Fangles and Co. decapitate millions of innocent goats every year? But what do they do with the bodies of the goats? Nothing, it's a horrendously wasteful practice. Oh no! All those poor headless goat bodies running around and bumping into things, we have to stop them! Wait, really? I was just trying to make you feel guilty. I didn't actually have a plan of action, but if someone were to suggest one... Okay, an army of vengeful undead goat torsos, or write an extremely mean blog post. Oh, come on. Yes, necromancy, the ultimate tool in the protester's arsenal. You dig out your abominations aghast Nature 101 textbook and get to work. But soon, why are all the goats running into walls and trees and each other? Because they don't have heads, Scott, or eyes. Somehow... Heads or eyes? Okay, you know what? Yeah. Somehow our friend here didn't take that into account. Why did you let her do it if you knew it wasn't going to work? For the lulz, Scott. For the lulz. The lulz here are at the expense, literally. Fangles sues you for unlicensed necromancy. Lose 2 money and 1 smarts. Damn it!
Let's do this.
Strange, you could have sworn Polly and Damien were at this table when you picked it.
Noob.
Psh. Hey loser, down here.
Hey, boo.
It's us, Polly and Damien, hiding on this table for totally innocent reasons. A ferocious roar sounds from the door of the cafeteria. Crazy Martin, the werebear janitor, is here, and he's looking for someone. Oh shit, he's here. Why is he after us anyway? I think what we did really falls more under federal jurisdiction. International law, more like. Those munchkins were Canadian citizens. Oh no. Now that you mention it, I think we might actually have to face a war crimes tribunal. Fair. Worth it though, right? Oh, totally, as long as we can get away with from Buzzkill the bear over there. Just hide in the ghost zone. You know, this special alternate dimension only ghosts can use. Hide behind diplomatic immunity. I mean, you're both princes of hell, right? No, in fact, I think this one works for Polly and this one works for Damien, but that doesn't work for the both of them, so, again, I'm sticking up for Polly, so, yeah. But I can't hide in the ghost zone. I'm not a ghost. I guess you should have thought of that before you spent all that time being alive, huh? Being alive isn't a choice. Whoa, okay. I don't have time to sit here and argue pro-life or pro-choice with you, my dude. Oof. See you in the ghost zone. No, you won't. Can't follow Polly in the ghost zone, but from the way she winks at you before crossing over, it looks like you're one step closer to the bone zone. Damn, this game pulls no punches. It's innuendo.
Let's do this.
It is, yeah, alright. Charm. I think charm. Yeah, so let's back to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place, but the match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn. You know how to win over people's hearts. You gain +2 charm. Cool. Now, please don't lose anything. You're casually reading the latest issue of Monster magazine when you're rudely interrupted. See? Even Nyx is a sensible monster with a good head on her shoulders and at least some smarts is reading Monster magazine. Yeah, some smarts. Yeah, and that's bad because we're warriors, so we need to fight. Scott takes the magazine from you and punches it. Hooray! Let's go solve another of the world's major problems. No, Scott, we're social justice warriors. You see, Nyx, ever since our major success with the Fangles goat head debacle, we've taken upon ourselves to stand up against injustice. By punching magazines. No, Scott. As you no doubt noticed, Monster Magazine's sexiest monster alive this year is Count Victor von Musselbod, the werewolf prince bodybuilder. Victor von okay. That makes him the 5th royal werewolf bodybuilder in a row to earn the title. What about those of us with leaner physiques? What of our representation? So now we're endeavoring to get Monster Magazine to name someone from a more marginalized community as their sexiest creature alive. We just need to figure out a way to convince them, since I guess punching the magazine wasn't good enough. Psh, that's easy. All you need to do is solve everyone's body image issues forever. Make your own version of the magazine featuring a 3-winged chupacabra on the cover, or lean heavily into the warrior parts. Storm Monster Magazine and hold the editor-in-chief captive until he promises to stop exclusively promoting one aesthetic as the pinnacle of monster sexiness. I think this would require me to have money. I think this is money. But lean into the warrior would be bold? Yeah. Ah! I'm not bold enough. Oh yes, good plan. I definitely didn't have enough money though. I love being a warrior. I'll admit, it does sound like an attention-grabbing demonstration, if nothing else. Hot diggity dog. With that, you're off to storm the Monster Magazine headquarters. Using the element of surprise. Your second favorite element, right after nitrogen. Fair. Plan is to overpower Monster Magazine security and march straight into the editor-in-chief's office. But unfortunately, you're just a bunch of high schoolers. And even a talented high school athlete like Scott is still a high schooler, and therefore no match for a highly trained security detail of professional bodyguards. Get your asses totally handed to you. I don't feel like a warrior, and this is not justice. It sure isn't good job, Nix. You destroyed society, justice, and warriors, and lost 2 fun and charm.
Let's do this.
Okay, I want fun back. Give me my fun back. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave. That goes full crazy. Well, yeah, I've done that. Spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat, who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan the small magical Latino cat that now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. Fair. I mean, growing up I had a name that we had to, like, we just used the initials, but, like, yeah, been there. A million of us. Not that name, though. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's sequel, Monster Middle School, or prequel, Monster, okay, well, yeah. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain +2 fun. Suddenly you see Polly vomit ectoplasm all over her cell phone. You rush to help her. I just got my 97th hey as an opening line on horny dating app TM. I just had to puke out of pure boredom. Hey, what am I supposed to do with hey? Whatever happened to reaching out to someone with a fierce dick pic? Oh, girl, don't. Have better standards than starting with that. People are just copy-pasting hey and sending it to every monster that looks halfway interesting. What about you? Are you a hey person too? I hope not. If you read the horny dating app TM profile of a fun-loving spectral delight such as myself, what would you say to me? Are you drugs? Because I want to do you all night long. Or, you're beautiful. Okay, well... Shit. Which one of these is charm? One of them is charm and the other one's, I guess, creative, so let's... Charm and creative, I guess. Let's... I have the same stat for both of them, but I know she likes drugs. Let's go with the drugs. Fun! Oh, it's fun. Okay, good. Hell yeah, drugs! Can you believe this game doesn't really have guides online? Oh my god! This game is a nightmare to play if you want it 100% then. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You can get me to play this game again. But I wanted to play Monster Prom 1 once. And then, so next time if you want to play Monster Prom, again, we can do 2, and then we'll do 3, and then we can maybe do 4, and we'll stick with 4, and then we'll just play whatever the most recent one is at that point. But I still want to experience the original ones, you know? Like, I want to see how the game evolves. Which does mean I do want to play more of this after this first run. Maybe not immediately, but I do want to play more of this. Just, you know. Maybe I'll look at some guides, or I'll try to find some guides. Jeez. Hell yeah, drugs! That's a great opening line. Also, let's do drugs. You wake up an indiscriminate amount of time later feeling like shit, but happy about it, so like unicorn shit where it's rainbow or something. When you run into Polly later, she's gritting like a lunatic and it's clear something went down. Maybe one of you... Hey there, cutie patootie, I had the best time the other night. We should really do all this again sometime, and I mean all of it. Even that zoo animal style stuff. Left a couple things at my place, I put them outside your locker. That Polly disappears, leaving you to wonder exactly what transpired between you and what article of clothing you left behind. When you open the box marked Nick's, all you see are a pair of handcuffs and the last surviving Bresky pigeon? Oh. Neither of those things are yours, but you would hate for Polly to think you're lame. Apparently when she said zoo animal stuff, she meant stealing a bird. But also there's broken hands. So it seems like maybe you guys didn't so much have sex, but she clearly wants to spend more time with you, so hell yeah! Go home with a huge grin and a new pair of handcuffs, and the last surviving... Whoops. What was last surviving Bresky pigeon? You should be more careful with your belongings. Fair. Irrelevant. Gained Polly's admiration for +2 charm and 1 fun. Cool. Cool. Noon.
Let's do this.
Where are you, Polly? There you are. Find Polly and Scott huddled at your chosen table. If these two are together, it can only mean one thing. I hereby call this meeting of Prank Masters to order. Prank Masters Hal, present and accounted for. Chairman Geist, all dressed up and ready to prank. Hey, how come you get to be chairman? Well, which of us can throw chairs around the room with our ghost powers? Well, I don't have ghost powers, so... Oh, you, I get it. Chairman, but... No time to argue, Scott. We've got to come up with a baller food prank before the end of lunch. Oh yeah, okay, what if we ate all our food like a good boy? Is that a prank? No, Scott, for the last time, that's not a prank, and I don't eat. But I'm having trouble coming up with another idea. Anybody else? You've been waiting all your life for an opportunity like this. You propose the ultimate food prank. Eat everyone else's food like a good boy, or place all the food with chairs. I have to go with Polly. I have to go with her every time. Yes! You know what they say. When life gives you chairs, do pranks with the chairs. But I've never heard Coach say that. Doesn't it sound like the kind of thing he would say, though? Yeah, it kind of does. How am I supposed to help, though? You're the chairman. Easy, Scott. Just be a chair. Oh, of course. Scott twisted himself in an uncomfortable-looking shape. He looks happy, though. Like this? Exactly like that. Now, up you go. Whee! Does this make me a chair man? Sure, totally. Polly doesn't seem to mind sharing her title with Scott or her affection with you. Prank achieved. Yes. Yes.
Let's do this.
Let's go for... wait. Yeah. Smarts is the classroom, which is currently a shop. Never mind. Boldness, creativity. Which one's creativity then? Party or bathroom? Let's go for the party again. Yeah. Wait, or is it? No, that was fun. Creativity was... the auditorium, yeah. Yeah. It's the auditorium again. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you aren't especially good nor inspired. For once, it seems you aren't getting the class creativity boost. What do you mean? Afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in a discussion, so you decide to convey it through music. You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that the people with whom you were arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. You gain +2 creativity. Good. Yes. After rehearsal, you notice Liam, Polly, and Miranda staying late. You expect this from Liam, but Polly and Miranda? Something's up. Oh, damn, that plague costume. And are you just dressed as Daisy? Are you... I see why you like Miranda now, Afira. No. We need something transcendent, something fresh. Liam gives us both back rubs is neither of those things. Ugh, whatever. I don't like your tone. Honestly, I don't know why either of you even signed up to help with the intermission performance. Yeah. Principal Giant Spider said I could do this instead of taking math. Academics at school are a joke. It's awesome. Nice. I barely go to class. Intermission performance. Polly told me we were coming here for back rubs. Well, you're both here now. We've got to make the best of it. Let's give that audience the best 13 minutes of their lives. No, a 13-minute intermission? Oh, no. A rousing speech. You have my scepter. You know what? That does sound fun. Let's do it. So, no. How are you going to do a great performance if we don't even know what we're going to perform? Reenact Snow White. Miranda can be Snow White, Liam can be the prince, and Polly can be every single other character. Or literally just throw money at them. People love money. Well, I don't have money, so, yes, creativity. Oh yes, the role I was born to play, literally. A prophecy foretells that I will one day fall asleep after an allergic reaction to an apple. Do you, are you concerned about that, or, just... Honestly, can we just get that over with and just have an apple? Are you sure Polly can play all those roles? There's at least 7 other. Hell yeah! Finally, a use for all these false beards I've been collecting, and all these amphetamines? Oof. Yeah? In that case, we have a cast. I'll have to spend some time ruling a small kingdom, of course, to get into character. Oh, you can use Lemuria. Father just had their old prince executed. Girl. You kick back to watch them rehearse. Polly pulls out like 20 fake beards from God knows where. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity. Yes. Week 6 morning.
Let's do this.
All right. Let's hit the boldness mine. Yeah. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority. On the way there, you run into Mamimi, the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip, it tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness. Well, it wasn't bad at all. You gain +2 boldness. Thank Mamimi and proceed to the bathrooms. Oof. In the middle of everything, a portal opens up and swallows Vera, Polly, and Liam. You dive in to rescue them and straight into the season finale of The Interdimensional Bachelor. Okay. Good lord. Help, I'm in danger of spraining my eyes from rolling them so hard. Oh my god, we're on a game show. Yes, indeed. Tonight, you 3 will answer a series of trivia questions. Whoever gets the most points becomes I'm gonna win. I don't even care what the prize is. Your what? Your wife? What a revolting premise. So you're saying we're supposed to respond to a series of questions and scenarios, our answers to which will make us more or less likely to achieve a romantic outcome with you? That's extremely problematic. I can't think of anyone who would ever want to play such a tawdry dating game. Everybody stop raising reasonable concerns so I can hear the first question. That's the spirit. Question number 1. He is? Damn. Do I not hear? Damn. I need to wait for one of his voice lines. Spirit, question number 1. Describe your ideal marriage proposal. Before Polly can answer, you buzz in yourself. Now is your chance to give an answer that will end the competition and send the prince packing. Ooh, present with grandma's wedding ring, still attached to my naked grandmother. John Hinch's bees pour out. That is either fun or bold. Shit, I have... Maybe this one's bold. So this has got to be like fun or right? Creativity? But whatever. Bees. I'm going for it. Bees. Not so bold. Damn it. You unhinge your jaw and unleash the bees. Wait, why were there bees inside your mouth? You fool. Your childish prank has destabilized the fabric of this pocket dimension. It's coming apart around us. Ah, help, my shoes are turning into lizards. I like those shoes. No, her shoes. What's this? All the money in my wallet has turned into moths. You'll pay for this. Oh, damn. No part of me is turning into animals, but I suddenly care about things. This is all your fault. Why didn't you just answer with words? Why did it have to be bees? But you can't take back the past. You spend the next 1,000 years traversing various horrifying dimensions with the prince and your 3 pissed off friends. No time has passed when you return home, but you'll never forget. And Liam, Vera, and Polly will never forgive. Leaves minus 2 fun and 1 charm. Damn. Damn.
Let's do this.
Alright. Scott and Polly are sitting together, laughing their metaphorical asses off. Damien. Grr! I'm Damien! Look at my stupid red face! I use violence to cover up the fact that I've been brought up to revere a toxic version of masculinity which has alienated me from my own true emotions. Yeah, girl, I think you just summed up exactly why I'm not into Damien. Why I saw him and was immediately like, demon, and then was like, oh. Next. Haha, you sound exactly like him. Okay, you do Vera. I'm Vera. I'm very smart, my hair is pretty, and all my friends look up to me because I am a strong, independent woman. Scott, I'm not sure you understand how impressions work. No, but also... fair. She is a strong, independent woman. I'm not, Scott. I'm Vera. You can tell because I said my name just now. Okay, what about you next? Got any good impressions? Just one, but it's a real doozy. Oh. Who's... Who is endearing for which of these? Because is it more flattering to give an impression of one of them, or I think I need to go with impression of Scott. Yes. I know you're doing an impression of me because you said my name, but oh my god, that sounds exactly like him. It does. It does? Yeah, remember that time we took that impressions class together and we had to introduce ourselves? Oh, yeah, I guess I did say woof woof, it's me, Scott, and a dog boy who's bad at impressions. But I didn't yell like that. I'm sorry, are you the real Scott? There's two absolutely identical werewolves in front of me, and I can't tell the difference. Probably insist on a smooching contest to determine who the real Scott is. You end up winning in more ways than one. Yeah. Alright.
Let's do this.
Let's go for the fun. I think Polly likes fun more than charm. And let's hope that it's enough. I want to get this also right, whatever this question is. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're talking to Juan, the small magical Latino cat, and when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob the scary clown, you accept the challenge. You go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. That is how that works, yes. Really, do you think that's how this works? Well, it is. You gain +2 fun from poor Bob. See, I told you that's how that works. Forget about that, though. Polly's here, and she looks ready to party, so basically just normal. There you are, my favorite party favor besides ecstasy. You ready to get crazy? You indicate through a heart-stopping glow stick maneuver that you are indeed ready to hit the clubs. The clubs? Not tonight, boo. Tonight we're gonna engage in my favoriteest pastime. Party crashing! I just love crashing parties and making them go wilder and crazier, you know? Tonight we're gonna crash this totally sweet baby shower I just heard about. And knowing you, I bet you've got some killer ideas for how we should crash it. Extra babies, or literally crash to the party like with a boat? That's bold, whereas that's smart, fun, creative. Ah, jeez. Nothing amps up a baby shower like extra babies. Honestly, no, because extra boat. Ah! See, this is what it came to you for. Toot toot, all aboard the party boat. Using your advanced nautical knowledge and your proficiency in crime, you easily hotwire a boat to crash into the party. But you didn't count on the party being pirate-themed. No, stay back, you scoundrels. This is our boat. Back, I say. But there's no stopping an army of suburban moms dressed as pirates. You're immediately boarded. Ah! We were trying to crash the party, but in the end, the party crashed us. The pirates, -1 fun. Okay, well, fun and creativity are still over 10, and hopefully if those are the exact stats that matter, then I'm good, I think. Where are you? There you are, Polly.
Hi.
Ask Polly to prom. Yes.
Let's do this.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Wah! Not a chance in the world, darling. Aww. Poor life choice is how I died. So now I can tell a proper poor afterlife choice when I see one. And boo, you're a big one.
Wait, Boo.
Oh, who needs prom? You focus on your career goal of becoming a renowned surgeon. You studied hard and passed all the tests. Unfortunately, no hospital will hire you because it turns out that going to prom with a cool date is an essential requirement on a surgeon's resume. Oh, and so you never got a job in the end. You became homeless. Don't ever dare to think the monster prom isn't important. No. Next, most likely to be Razgard, the space goddess of illusion in disguise. Cool. And Polly's quote, one less piece of unfinished business, suckers. Alright, well, fine. Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Damien and Scott teamed up and took second in a national Pokemon tag tournament. The crowd was amazed. Their Pokemon team did taxes as if there were no tomorrow. It was a thing of beauty. Polly's drug cooking skills proved useful, and she became a chemist for the pharmaceutical industry. But in her free time, she still cooks the real shit. Her greatest inventions so far are watermelon-flavored ecstasy and a thing called Ellis dope. Fair. Liam honed his most admirable skill and got a job with it. He now designs momentgram filters. Okay. For those 6 weeks, the monster prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for monster prom might have ended then, but there are plenty of battles left in that war, called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Should've just gone for Para. No, I never had enough money for Para. Ooh, that's a nice knife. Board game night goes hard. Player character. Yeah, I don't think the fire girl wants to go in the water. Paravi. Cool. Oh, I thought it was Erika Ishii. Huh. Alright. I've done the monster prom. That was an hour, right? I actually forgot to note the exact moment that I started. Whoop. Let's see, what did I get in the gallery? Did I get any? I didn't get an ending because I, Where are the Polaroids? Ooh, art though. I did get art. Cool. Only them? But I didn't... Oh, I guess that's all the player... Yeah, that's all the player characters. So I guess I just get those for everyone once I've done a location. Dancing. No, I'm sorry. Your hair doesn't look good that way. Just getting juiced. Dramatization. I didn't see that. Huh. Oh, yep. The poker. Oh, usernames. Brains. Firelord, XX Firelord, XX, Black Gold. Blueberry 32. Alright. Congratulations, you have been chosen. Win big. Alright. Lovecraftian Prince needs your assistance. No. Easy steps to enlarge. Just your tentacle. Hey there, cutie pie. Oof. Alright, and then... Oh, did I just get all these outfits for just playing the game, or what did I, like... less unlocks, I suppose. That's good. Well, hey, Liam. What's up with the outfit? Daisy. Oh, that's cute. Oh, pretty good, you know. Is there a winter event? Is there cold weather gear seems a little out there. Oh yeah, that plague doctor. Cat girl. Can I just cut straight to the different clothes ones? I don't need to see every single facial expression, you know? Covered in honey, okay. Good fit. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Another cat girl. Cool. And that's nice too. Who are you? Okay. Okay. The same outfit as... That's just Polly's outfit. No, dude, no. Wait, what's that? Yeah. Oh, hey, look. Calculestra, I think was the name. Calculestra, or whatever. Steampunk. Hey, Zoe. I know you. Are you just in the DLC? Like, I didn't see you at all. Oh, hi. Hi, girl. Who are you? Okay, that's all that. Same outfit. Okay. Yep, nope. Alright, those are all that. Fan art. Didn't get anything for that. Monster Sonas. What do you mean Monster Sonas? Oh! There's a Kickstarter thing. Some people got their Sonas in the game, I think. Fair. So these are really cute. That's a nice outfit on a Valerie, was it? The cat girl? No, nice fit. Okay. Yeah, I should get the fourth. I should get the fourth game at some point. All right. That was an hour, correct? I'm not mistaken. That I'm not cutting your game time short, right? All right. Playtime 70 minutes. Yeah, I definitely played for an hour. All right. So it's 6 o'clock. That means 3 hours. Yeah, let's do our puzzle games. Hour 13. Haha. Yeah. I was pretty sure. Let's see. No. Open the right thing, please. There, updated. We're gonna do our games. Our little puzzle games. So we're gonna do connections, and we're gonna work our way through. All right, so, let's see. A connection between these four things. Yes. A boyfriend. A boyfriend can be a kind of mom. Speculative. Farewell, cocktail, old man, sun, flare, literary, mom, speculative fiction, young adult fiction, historical fiction, and literary fiction, I guess. Maybe I don't. Yes. Okay. Literary fiction is yes, that's the category I thought I was making, but all at the same time, I threw literary in there kind of as a shot in the dark. And what do you mean there's a category called literary fiction? It's just that's what a book is. But yeah, okay. Cocktail. No. No. Shot. No. Old fashioned. Old man? No. Collins. Skinny shot. No. Skinny cocktail. I don't know. Sounds vaguely drink related, but I don't know which one. I don't know which one. Like shot, but then okay. Cocktail glass, Collins glass. What's a Collins glass? What the fuck is a Collins glass? I don't, you know. All right, Old man, son, Farrell, skinny, flare, boyfriend, belle, mom. Old man, flare, son, farewell. One away. Damn. Okay. Old man, fun, flare, farewell. Bell? Shit. Old man, flare, farewell. I have no clue. Honestly, I'm kind of really shot in the dark on this one. Like, absolutely. I have no clue. But since I got a close enough on these, I guess Sun and Bell could be both part of it, and Old Man Flare and Farewell shouldn't be. So let's see. Sun, Bell. What connection can I have between Sun and Bell? Old man, son, Bell, farewell. Okay. What were those? Words in Hemingway titles. Kinds of jeans. Boyfriend jeans, mom jeans, flare jeans, skinny jeans. Of course. I could have gotten that one. I really could have gotten that one. But words in Hemingway titles, and it's not even the purple. The purple was just types of glass. Miss me with that. All right, mini crossword. Oh, we got funky stuff going on today. Measure of country's economic health abbreviation. GDP, I guess. We'll see. Indicator of a dog's mood. Tail? What X mean? Well, let me figure out what X is first. Spots? Yeah, I don't know. Are you kidding me? I need... Oh, no, because I can get it from one down. Source of revenue for podcasters. Subs? I get... Yeah, I mean, sub, I guess. Ads! Yeah, that makes more sense. Ads. Ads is absolutely... Part of the 5 across with... Come on! Runs out of batteries. Dies. Opposite of thank you in text. Thank you... Please? Please and thank you? Like shoelaces. Like shoelaces? What's like... I mean, it's like... I don't know. Reason to remove a laptop from your backpack. For short. Reason to remove a laptop. To use it? Reason to remove a laptop from your backpack. TSA. And then... part of the 5 across with Wordle and strands. Oh, games. Duh. Games, and then times. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Because it's so... What X can mean, it times and... Yeah. Yeah. So I guess it's weird. It was just asking me to take those letters and use them to spell something. Weird. Weird. Alright, Wordle. QWERTY. Let's go with ghost. Alright, well, fine. Starts with no. Okay, okay. Only... No. No, not often. Ouchie. I can't use H, though. Ow. No, not outer. Whew. A-E-I-O-U. Okay, so, yeah. There's the I and the U. So, oily is too short. Yeah. Huh. Fine. You know what? Fine. Just to freaking get some letters. I know this isn't can't be the word, but I might as well hopefully narrow this down a little bit. Narrow down a smidge. Very smidge. Okay, are you serious? Oddly? It really was just oddly. Okay, you know what? I should just use that when I was thinking of it earlier. Well, you know. Yeah, whatever. Oddly. No, sorry. Sorry. Nope, sorry. Not a 5-letter word. Why am I so off today? Come on. Come on. First, and then bank. Ugh. I was gonna say banks, but then I was like, wait, I already did. Well, no, I didn't. You know what? Yeah, let's see if there's any of these words end in S. It's worth it to me. No, they do not. And then yeah, let's go over with a U. Maybe one of these might be moist. Hey, this one no, because it doesn't have an O. But give me a second. Let me see if I can. Let me get a U word. There it is. I was like, why is it not? Because I missed the H. All right. So, ist. Ist. Ist? Maybe it's not an ist word. Maybe the I is in the first spot? No, it doesn't have an R. We'll come back to that. It's definitely not moist. Oh, we only have an I and an L for that word? Oh, that's not good. F something O. And then we got a D and an R. Or maybe it's something F something ORD. Ord. Fjord. God, ends in an L, has an A, T, and S in it. Doesn't have an E. Damn. Oh, wait. Fuck. I haven't used an E. Steel. What? I haven't used an E? Shit. That's a major oversight for me. Okay, good. That word's got an E. And this one has an E also. Oh, jeez. Oof. Coming back to that. Oh, but I still only have... I, L, and E. L. E, L. P, 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 P. Pixel. Wait, that's with an A, ain't it? Okay, good. And then, what do you mean this word also has an X? Okay, okay, ends with an S and a T. The first 3 letters are I, X, and E. Exist. All right. Jesus. And on to the game dolls. Again, can we use a different picture set for that new, All right, we'll get around it. What's this? What are you? What are you? I think I have some vague recollection of what this is. Well, it's a sword and someone wearing black. Honestly, let's just, I don't know, Darksiders. Nope. Definitely more anime. Tis an Adventure. Was on Xbox 360. Let's see what comes up if I put in black. Black. No, black. Blackthorn. I don't know. Shit. Guy. Is this, oh. Is this, nope. Fuck. I don't know. Ninja. Let's see what comes up if I put in the ninja then. It's not fruit ninja. What? Wait. Adventure platform. Okay, yeah, not fruit ninja. Okay. Let's see. Mark of the Ninja? It's not a Ninja Gaiden game. Shinobi. Let's go with Mark of the Ninja. Mark of the Ninja! Guessed my way there. Alright, artwork. Zombie game. So if it's a zombie game, gotta start with, nope. Then it is a, fuck, what was that one zombie game called with the, with the like drug that you could use to like keep you from zombifying, but you'd have to be on it for like your entire life. The second game had that like DLC where instead of fighting the zombies, you're taking pictures of them. Dead Rising. And I think this would be 4? No. So it's actually a shooter. I don't know, let's just... Actually, is Call of Duty Zombies technically a different game? Did they make a different game for it? Is it, it's just fucking Call of Duties. Let's see if any of them say zombies on it. No? Then, I don't know. I'm just gonna throw one of these in here just as a get. Okay, it didn't trigger me as a wrong franchise or saga, so it's not one of those. Then, what other zombie games do I know of that could have art like this? Freaking any zombie game. Was there like a World War Z zombie game? Hey, there was. Fair. Okay, character. Whose leg is this? Or is that an arm? I think it's an arm. Oh, it was a good game? Cool. I I didn't even know there was a World War Z game, honestly. I just, like, I looked at the pile of zombies and I was like, where have I seen that before? Well, World War Z. But, you know, the movie, not the video game. Shit, whose arm is this? You look fantasy. You're a fantasy game. Let's throw a Dragon Quest in here. Shit, you're right. I can't search by game yet. I have no clue what the Dragon Quest character names are. Shit. I suck at this game. Or this version. Well, I suck at this game in general. Let's be fair. Castlevania. Sure. Seems in the right general ballpark. It's way too colorful to be Castlevania, though, but it'll get us some useful information, I think. Star Fox? Which one are you, then? Falco? Yeah. Okay. I know characters sometimes, apparently. Soul Orbs sequel. Dark Souls? I don't know. Let's hit 2. No. Spirit Glide Trials? Oh, I have no clue. Soul Orbs in it. It's a sequel game. It's got Soul, Orbs, Spirit, Glide, Trials. It's, Super Mario Odyssey. Who fucking knows? I think they'd be worded differently. Dash move, light burst, grapple hook. Yeah. It doesn't have... Well, the orbs do not necessarily have to be of souls. They could be completely unrelated orbs. You know? They're not necessarily soul orbs, just that this game has soul and orbs. A dash move, light burst, grapple hook. See, so it is a platforming adventure game that was on the Nintendo Switch, but it's also on PC, so it could have just been ported to those, because honestly the Switch did get a lot of ports. But it's a platforming adventure game. What about... It's a sequel, though. It's a sequel. Platform game with gliding. I'm blanking so... Soul, orbs, grapple soul, orbs, grapple, sequel soul, grapple orbs, sequel grapple, orb soul, glider. Yeah, trying to just combine random words together to see if it comes up with any keywords that are like definitively one game, you know? Let's just skip this one, I guess. I don't know. Boss... Oh, yeah, I'm surprised there's boss fights, double jump, and energy shards. Energy shards is at least something. Energy shards. Energy shards, orbs, spirit, glide, trials. It's a sequel, which means grapple hook. What games have a grapple hook? Batman. Batman has a grapple hook. Honestly, that's all I can think of. You know what? None of these have soul, spirit, or any, like, but they do have... So, you know what? But, you know, fuck it. I don't know. Arkham Knight. Forest setting, wall climbing, ability upgrades. Yeah, Batman can double jump, I think. At some point. Sort of. Maybe? Honestly, like I said, I was more throwing that out there just because fuck it. Xbox One and Switch. So, it gives us some information. It's probably not an older game that was ported to the Switch then. That means it probably came out during the Switch and Xbox One's lifetime. That's what this information is giving me. Because the Arkham Knight was a... No, because it could still... Well, Xbox One was... I guess the PS4 era, not PS5. I guess now it's XS. Jeez, I do not keep up with Xbox. So you're right, no, it was probably like a PS4 era game that then got put onto Switch, but it was an Xbox. Whatever game we're thinking of is an Xbox game, because otherwise it would also be on PlayStation, because Arkham Knight is on PlayStation. So we are thinking of an Xbox game. We're thinking of an Xbox game? No, that can't be right. Fuck. I guess we are. Forest setting, wall climbing, ability upgrades. Wall climbing? It's a platformer. It's an adventure platformer. This all makes sense. But, what is it? Little Big Planet? Wait, let's hit 3. Oh, come on. Silent protagonist, enemy corruption, escape sequences, emotional storytelling, hand-drawn art. Oh my god, this is a very specific game. This is a game that... Okay, it is part puzzle game. It is part puzzle game. Also, was that really Xbox 360? Was Little Big Planet 3 really Xbox 360, not Xbox? Okay, you know what? Sure. What cover is this? It's just blue. It's just a lot of blue. Hand-drawn art, though. Damn, hand-drawn art? Silent practice, emotional storytelling. Escape sequences. Alright. Any guesses? Going once. Going twice. Sold for... I don't fucking know. Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Okay, so I've heard of this game. I didn't know it was a sequel? There's more than one Ori game? Maybe the one I heard about was the first Ori game, let's be fair also. Huh. Alright, well, fair. But yes, I was right. It was an Xbox game that was ported to the Switch. Xbox has exclusive platforming games? When did that happen? Whatever. Alright. I like the Star Wars ones, how they got the feeling lucky button. I just want to guess for, I just want you to put in a guess for me sometimes. 2010-ish. Let's go with... No, you know what? Not 2010. Let's hit... Twilight Princess. Okay, more recent. Third person. It is an action fantasy game. Spot on. It is action fantasy, nothing else. Oh! Nintendo does publish it, but they're not the developer, is how I'm going to interpret that. Because I doubt Nintendo's the developer, but not the publisher at any point. If there's a single instance where that's true, then I'll be surprised. But, well, I guess they could now. Alright, so, Nintendo game, action and fantasy, not Legend of Zelda, though. third-person game, more recent, much more recent. Third-person Nintendo game, Mario. Mario comes to mind. Well, it's not a main series Nintendo game, published but not developed. So, Pokemon. Third person. No, just third person, because Pokemon has the... You know, I'm still gonna try it. Pokemon Scarlet. See, okay, so that does count for that. Kids. Fucking judgmental ass. It's not an RPG, it's not a turn-based strategy, it's not an adventure. Tis on the Switch. And, okay. Single player and multiplayer. Okay. Third-person Nintendo game, single and multiplayer. Let's say like 2015, 2016-ish. It's on the Switch. But it could have been platformed up and Virtual Console, but it's not on the Wii or the GameCube, so it probably was released to the Switch. Yeah. Especially since it's not on the Wii, and the Wii had a bunch of Virtual Consoles, so there's nothing that came out... Obviously nothing came out before then, because it came out after 2006. Of course. But... hit Switch games. Switch games, third person, single multiplayer, and action fantasy. Let's see. Not Dynasty Warriors, not Hyrule Warriors. Wasn't there another Warriors game that was Nintendo? Didn't they make like a... Yeah, Fire Emblem Warriors. Damn. Okay, still not quite right. That was actually a lot more recent than I thought it was also. Simulator tech, okay. Okay, wait. Okay. So it is a beat-em-up strategy, tactical simulator, or simulator game. Okay. Action fantasy, so it's probably not simulator. Let's just put that one to the side. Well, probably not. Tactical strategy, hack and slash beat-em-up. Nintendo game. I want to narrow down my time frame. So let's throw out a well, you know what? Let's confirm that it is within the Switch's lifetime. So let's throw a Breath of the Wild out there. We know it's not. Were there any other launch titles for Super Mario Odyssey? I don't fucking care. No, it is earlier than that. Okay, huh. Okay, so it's on the Switch, but it's not on the Wii, so it must be on the Wii U. Damn. I guess, were there any other games that were released on launch of the Switch that could have beaten out Odyssey by that little bit? Super Mario Odyssey, yeah. Super Mario. Okay, it could be something that came out on the Wii U before it was launched for the Switch. So... I don't know, does Bayonetta have multiplayer? Shit, it did. Fuck yeah. All right. So we did all right today on that, I think. Then Pokemon. Pokemon. Fairy, Ghosts, and Dragon. Cool. Paldea, No Evolution 9, Galar. All right. Sorry, Go-Goat the Goat. If you're watching this at any point, still no Go-Goat I can put in. Galarian Pokemon. Galarian. Shit, what was her name? Yeah, let's go with the middle one. What do you mean you're not fairy type? I thought you were fucking fairy type. No. Fine. The golem thing, the goblin thing, no. What was called? Whatever. Galarian Ghost. Fuck. I didn't play this gen. Wait, no. Yeah. Galarian. Galar is. No. Which one's Galar? Yeah, Galar is Sword and Shield, right? I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Sword and Shield. Fuck. I don't know any I didn't play that gen. Why am I trying so hard? Paldea. Fairy types from Paldea. Tinkaton. Love her. Ghost type. What's a good ghost type? One that's got less guesses than Tinkaton, because Tinkaton's probably, Grimmsnarl. Okay, Grimmsnarl for down there, but this wasn't. It's not Primeape. It's yes, Infernape. No, fuck, not Infernape. In shit. I know it's got ape in its title, right? Yep, Annihilate. That's what it was. Haha. Dragon type from Paldea. Ghost with no evolutions. Shit. I know exactly what I'm trying to answer, and I don't remember its name. But let's instead just go with... No. Fine, let's just go with Rotom. Tell me those aren't evolutions. Fairy with no evolutions. Fairy with no... Xerneas. Fuck it. Xerneas. Dragon with no evolution. Damn. Like every dragon evolves. I don't know. Rushroom. Don't care. Scarlet Violet. Dragon type. What was the name of the sushi? Just have a Y in it or an S? SH? HS? Oh, sushi dragon. A little sushi dragon. What was it called? Damn it. It was something like... Yeah. Tatsukiri. Let's go with Curly. Curly looks the cutest. Now Galarian Pokemon. The bane of my existence. Okay. I should just fucking play Sword and Shield at some point. I'm not getting a Switch 2, so might as well, at some point just pick up Sword and Shield, because, I ain't getting the new Switch. Might as well... I feel like getting a new Pokemon game. Alright, Galarian, Galarian Ghost. Galarian Ghost. Oh, real quickly, Grimmsnarl. And then a Galarian Ghost. Galarian Ghost. What ghosts were Galarian? Because I didn't play that game, so I don't know which ghosts. What game? I don't know what ghosts were introduced. Or dragons. What feels like a British ghost? Oh! I know what feels like a British ghost. Poltergeist. Please, please, please let me be right on this. I know it was in Scarlet and Violet. I do not remember if it was introduced in Sword and Shield, though. Yes! Alright, yeah, I fucked up on Galarian once. That's fine. That's fine. 159 for the uniqueness rank. Cool. And 35 is most okay. Yeah, everyone gets Tinkaton. I don't... Yeah, okay. For Dragapult was... That's also a ghost type. Oh, this is the picks anyway. Cyrilege. Guzzlord? Alright. Spiritomb. Oh, good. Good. Good thing I couldn't remember Spiritomb's name and went for Rotom instead. Xerneas. Okay, yeah. We got one... We hit one of the most commons. That's fair. What do you mean Tinkaton was least common? And Droopy was... Ah, I got so close. So close on that one. Grimmsnarl, G-Max. You know, I should really just throw the G-Maxes on there when I can. When I can. Yeah, alright. And of course the little Apple Dragon was a Galarian Pokemon. Makes sense. It was Apple Pie. Alright, Star Wars. One of the appearances is in The Clone Wars. That narrows it down not at all. I say that like as if the first thing is supposed to give me some semblance of an idea. No. I don't know. Let's just hit simple. R2D2. Okay, Padme. 2.13 meters. That's actually pretty tall, so Tanwi. Okay, so if it's not Lamasu and it's not Tanwi, fuck. There's another Kaminoan? There's another named Kamino... Oh! Fuck! The Senator again! It's the Senator again! I spent so long trying to remember her name a couple weeks ago, and I forgot her name again. Shit. I know her name. I know her name. I know her name. If I can just remember it again, you know? Shit. Okay, we're gonna cheese it just a little bit, and I had to remember her name during the during a different form of the... Yes, Halle Bertoni. Thank you. Senator Bertoni. I remembered it had an E in it, okay? Granted, I think it was because I remembered the sound Bertoni, and I was like, I remember an E, but hey, you know what? Fuck, it's not even her! Ah. Oh. Who the fuck is... I already guessed Tanwi. How tall is Shock T? Sorry, 2 A's. Who, associated with Lama Su, the Galactic Republic, was in both Clone Wars and the Bad Batch, is a woman. Otherwise, I'd start guessing some clones, but there's only like 2 clones that are named women, and one of them is not in either of those, and the other ones are not in Clone Wars. Well, there's 3 named. Yeah, I get, you know. I mean, they're not that tall also. I don't think Jango was 7 feet tall. That's what 2.13 meters is. Let's 7 feet, right? I didn't think Shock T was that tall, but it was worth a try, you know? Who the fuck was in Bad Batch and Clone Wars and associated with Lama Su? I mean... Okay, Bad Batch is a much smaller target than Clone Wars, at least. So... And they're a woman. That helps significantly. Very sexist galaxy. Was there another named Kaminoan I'm forgetting about? There's Tanwi, Lama Su. I'm drawing a blank on any other ones. Well, it's because Halle Bertoni, you know, Senator Bertoni. We got her. Is there a 4th named Kaminoan? How about that? What about... Jesus. Lama Su. No, fucking Nala Se. Of course, Nala. I forgot about Nala Se. I completely forgot about Nala Se. Of course it's Nala Se. Why would it be anyone else? Nala Se was the main fucking... She's the main fucking Kaminoan from Bad Batch. Why was I... Some days, you know? There was a 4th named Kaminoan. I knew there was. I don't know why I forgot about her. I feel bad. I feel like I suck. Purple. It's purple. 0. Who else is purple? Alright, and let's guess. And we'll leave it a chance. Alright, so not a clone. Is a man. And is not Force sensitive. Is it in Clone Wars or the Bad Batch? So, let's hit a non-Force sensitive sequel character. Hux. I don't know. Just throw a Hux in there. Is in the sequel trilogy, but not just the sequel trilogy. Interesting. I know this does not hit everything. But with that, I'm pretty sure that means that they are an original series character who is a legacy. So, start with Chewbacca. No. Not a Wookiee. Nope. C-3PO does in fact appear in the Clone. Oh fuck, Chewbacca was in the Clone Wars. I completely forgot to even think about that. But another legacy character would be not human, so it's not Han Solo. C-3PO was in the Clone Wars. Same thing with R2-D2. Lando's human. Other legacy characters that are men and not human. Huh. Well, that's a conundrum. Does Palpatine count as non-human? He's force sensitive though. All right. Let's hit someone that's just in the original trilogy and see if we can narrow that bit down. Because prequels, original sequels, Solo, and Clone Wars doesn't quite narrow that down for me. So let's hit Mon Mothma. Not Mon Mothma. I mean, well, she wasn't in both. Bail Organa is in a bunch of stuff now. Huh. Sequel trilogy and something else. And it's prequel, original, or Solo, or... Well, yeah, let's narrow this down. Lobot. No. I want to hit a non-human. What about... Bosk? No, shit, there are no other Trandoshans. No other named Trandoshans. That doesn't help me. How about... Greedo. Greedo's technically in the prequels also. It depends on how they coded this. It's either Greedo or Greedo Senior, but there's we went back and forth on that. And canon-wise, it could be coded to be the same character. So instead, let's hit Nia Nub. Nah, he did appear in one episode. He did appear in the sequels. He's non-human, he is male, and he isn't force sensitive. Yep, there he is. His sequels appearances. Right there. Alright. There. I feel a little bit redeemed on the guess. I feel like I did that. I mean, I also got the picture pretty quickly, all things considered. I usually have to run it a little bit longer on the picture. So yeah. We can all forget about me forgetting that Nala Se, arguably the most important Kaminoan, was forgotten about for so long. Alright, well, it's been a great day. It's been fun. I had errands, which meant I was up earlier than I should have been, probably. I work evenings. Yeah, oh well. Remember to follow if you liked what you watched. Subscribe if you got the cash. And if you subscribed to me already last month through the Amazon Prime subscription, remember to renew it. And yeah, check out my archive on the YouTubes. Follow the join the Discord if you want to just chat and get connected outside of here. Yeah. On Wednesday, we will be playing Outer Wilds. We'll be starting it. We'll play it, And, yeah, I think that's it for today. Thank you all for being so lovely and hanging out. I will see y'all when I see y'all, my lovely stars. Bye.